Our next guest has an impressive story that could be described as NASCAR on two wheels. In the studio with me is flat track Canadian expert and American pro, Hunter Showtime Bauer. Hunter, you're the only Canadian full-time pro, and you're from Chippawa. How did you get into racing?
I got into racing from my dad. He brought me to Welland County Speedway. He wanted me to watch, and I started watching, and I really fell in love with it. And I was about 4 years old. We went to a motorcycle show, and there was a little JR Suzuki 50 sitting there, and it was for sale, and I really wanted to buy it. And so I bugged Dad for about 4 hours, and he finally let in, and we bought it. And I have a field across the street from the house, so I went and rode around there for a bit, get used to it, start riding it, and went to Welland County and I started racing, and it's been so on from there.
What was it like growing up on the track in Welland?
It was good. You know, I grew up there, so it was nice and close to home. So it was, you know, my home track, and I really liked racing there. Everybody was nice. You know, we became friends with a lot of people, and that's where I got the nickname Showtime from the announcers. So it's been home to me.
It's a physical sport. What do you do to train?
Well, I try and train 7 days a week. You know, run a lot, cycle, row. You know, anything you can do with core helps. A little bit of weight training, but you know, not too much heavy weights. But a lot of cardio is what gets me through a lot of the races.
And there's the mental piece, mental component. How do you stay determined and focused?
You know, you gotta have a strong head, and I you know, Dad's trained me to have a strong head, and he keeps me sane a lot. And when we have tough times, you know, you just gotta put it in the past and keep moving forward. So that's what we do, and it's helped a lot.
You have quite the ranking. Can you tell us about that?
So this year we're in 12th. We just moved up. Hopefully this weekend I'm gonna try and grab 11th and 10th, so we can be 10th overall in points. But I've had a couple podiums here and there. I've had a podium in the States, and that was my first ever podium. So I finished 11th that year, 1 point away from 10th. So it's been 1 or 2 out of top 10. So
what's happening for you this weekend?
We're in Illinois, DeCoin, Illinois, for our first mile of the season, and you know, miles are fun because you get to race on them. They're really fast, but at the same time, it feels like you're going so slow. And there's a draft where when you get in behind somebody, it pulls you in, so you have to pull out and pass, or if not, you'll rear end them. But it's going to be an exciting weekend.
There was a bike that was built for a race in Ohio. Mm-hmm. What's the story behind that?
In Welland about 3-4 weeks ago, I blew up my motor, and it was my only motor, only race bike. So I had another motor that was stock. We put in the bike to get us through the first couple rounds right after that. And me and Mom went and bought another bike off the showroom floor, brought it home, tore it apart, brought the motor to Barry, Bondi Engines, and he worked some magic on it. Got it home Monday morning, got it all together, brought it back Tuesday morning to get dynoed, and then, you know, it was rush hour from there on. Thursday night we got finished, and then went to the races on Friday, and I got 11th this weekend. So
amazing. You've raced in Canada, in the States. Do you have a favorite track? It's
hard to pick favorites, but I do have a favorite, and it was definitely Oklahoma City mile. First top 5 there, and it was just a really fun track. I like that track a lot. And then in Canada, it would be Flamborough or Georgian Downs, because they're a big, fast cushion half mile. So
amazing. You've had lots of supporters along the way. Is there anybody you want to thank?
I definitely like to thank Mom and Dad first off, because you know that I wouldn't be here without them. And Mike Vincent, he's come on board in the beginning of 2023, and I wouldn't be here without him either. He's helped a lot, and he's got me, you know, to the races and home. So I'd like to thank him a lot. He's helped. American Harley Davidson, they've helped a lot too. And you know, everybody else that I have on my sleeves and stuff that give me product or, you know, give me a little bit of cash here and there, it helps a lot. And you know, I am always looking for sponsorship that will help towards the next race or, you know, next season, whatever works. And
How can people here at home help you?
you can follow me on Instagram. You can hit me up from there, or you can hit me up from my number. Text me, call me. If you wanna help our program, you can do it by that, or email me.
Moving forward, what are your hopes for pro racing?
From a little boy, I've always hoped to be a champion one day. You know, that's been the plan, and it still is the plan to be a champion. But right now, we've been, you know, struggling with bikes, having issues with motors and stuff. So it's definitely hard to come back from a you know, a no points race, or, you know, missing the main or something like that. So we're in 11th right now, or 12th, sorry, and we're hoping to break top 10 this year, and then next year hopefully be a top 5 runner-up and win some races.
Hunter, thank you for joining us today. Up next, our very own Anthony Luongo gets nostalgic with singer-songwriter Elliot Lurie from the band Looking Glass. Elliot will be performing at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino July 20th, along with Ambrosia, Christopher Cross, and players Peter Beckett. We'll be right back.